Right, folks, welcome to another edition of For Fox's Sake. Also, just like a quick promo of my merch. Some of you, most of you seem to like the merch. Some of you seem to think I'm selling out. Well, I'm not selling out. I'm buying in, as the great Seth Rollins said. I've just seen something. You guys might see it in a bit. In fact, what we'll do, we'll get that little bit out of the way. I have wearing the hoodie, and the lovely June, she's going to just walk across the back, modelling. Right, mind you don't get your head. Oh, your head's in it, June.
I told you it would be.
There you go. There you go.
Well, get yourself out. People can't see.
People can't see your machine gun jugglies.
Cheeky sod.
Cheeky sod. So there it is. You can get it in a white t-shirt or a white hoodie or a white hood. Yeah, you can get it. Just go on the website. There'll be a link below. So thank you for that, June. That's very good of you. Milking it now. Milking it. So, back onto the important thing of the game. I thought we would... Oh, she's left that bloody door open. It's cold. Unbelievable. Thank you for that, Junie. My Junie. Right, back onto the game. I thought Leicester would struggle today. In fact, I honestly didn't think we would score today. I even said on Elliot Hackney's punts and predictions, yes, I did say punts and predictions, I didn't think we would score. I left a little comment on his thing. If you've not seen Elliot's punts and predictions, go and have a look, folks. He does it every Friday. It's quite entertaining. Yeah, I didn't think we'd score. I thought we'd struggle. And I think we did struggle in the first... Well, let's just say this about Crystal Palace. Most teams set up by Roy Hodgson are well organised and they know what they're doing. They know the roles and all this kind of stuff. So, you know, Crystal Palace ain't going to roll over and die. Excuse me. So, it was going to be a tough game. The more organised. Southampton last week were just dead. You may as well have just played The Walking Dead last week. But Southampton was just a waste of time. But Palace, they're organised. And they made it difficult for Leicester. They were defending deep and all that kind of thing. But one thing I will say, Zaha, 100 million. Really? 100... I was coming home from work, because I've been working and I've come home and I've been watching, listening to the radio and stuff. And they're on about 100 million. 100 mil, really? 100 million for that? Who's that? Like my ringtone. Potential fraud. Get stuffed. I'm working. So, you know, it came along. But anyway, Leicester got stuck in. They did get stuck in. And I've made a few notes as the game was going on, folks. So, why did they do that? The potential fraud, they send you a thing where it says... Oh God, wrong one. Right, here we go. No. Why is it this bloody phone's right? Zaha, he mows like fuck, and I can't understand the point of him. If I were Crystal Palace, I'd just say, just go, because it's obvious you don't want to play. You try moans and he tries these stupid little flicks. He moans at every tackle. Just get rid of him. He's obviously not happy. Go and see if you can get him anywhere else. So anyway, onto the game. You see. I've been saying this quite a while now. Tielemans, he's working, he's trying, but he does seem to give the ball away quite cheaply. I don't know whether it's because he's trying too hard or what, but he does just seem to give the ball away. And it's a shame, but as long as he's trying, as long as he's putting the effort in, it's all right. I'm not expecting every ball to be perfect and that kind of thing, but he does just seem to give the ball away. Same with Chilwell today. I thought he was the same. He's bombing up and down the touchline. Him and Harvey Barnes are getting some kind of a relationship working together. But once again, Harvey seemed a little bit off the pace as well. He got put down. What was that tackle when, I think it was for when Soyuncu got booked. I can't remember. I like to watch the highlights and stuff and analyse the game again. But I'm doing this straight off. They've only just blown up. They're still just warming down on Selhurst Park. So yeah, it was... They just seemed to be off the pace. Now, I don't know whether that was because Crystal Palace were putting more effort in the Southampton and they were better organised and that. But Leicester just kept on the ball. They kept building. Crystal Palace had the moments. I think there were one part of the game where Crystal Palace had something like 90% of the possession for 10 minutes and Leicester had 10. But you're always going to get that kind of thing in a game. You know, you're always going to have your bits where your team's under the cosh kind of thing. But Leicester, they got stuck in. I was well impressed with them in the end because it was one of them games. And to win, to get where Leicester are aiming, sometimes you've got to really dig in and get, really want to battle and that. And there does seem to be a harmony within the club where they are growing. And Wes Morgan, the big gorm, come on at the end there, didn't he? He was getting stuck in and get Benteke a bit of this and a bit of that, just to let him know that he's not having it all his own way. So it was good. Brendan's doing a real massive job down Leicester, and it's really something to be proud of. They were talking on the kickoff yesterday, because I do watch the kickoff, and they were on about how the chairman down Leicester and his son have done what they're doing, and now they're continuing on the good work, even though Vichai has died and gone. It's an absolutely great thing to do. But there's not really a lot more I can say about the game as such, that they were playing, they're just battling away. The second goal was well worked. It wasn't forced. They were built it up, and Dimitri Gay came along, and it just looked a real good goal. They were building and passing and movement and the dummy and Vardy, and just classic Leicester counter-attacking goal. And I was dead chuffed about it. Just not because it was Leicester's second goal and it just killed the game and basically Paris weren't going to come back into it. It was just the fact that it was a well-worked goal. It was something that, they're obviously working at this like quick passive movement, go, and it looks really good on the eye. The set pieces again, we've got a variety of set pieces, movements and stuff. And it really is great times down Leicester to be there. I don't know. I mean, obviously they've got the big game next week with Liverpool and Man City. Now, as long as Liverpool don't win, I think a 1-1 or a draw would be a good result for Leicester, because then the both of them are not getting away that far. But we've just got to keep going, just keep battling. The fans got to be behind them, and this doesn't seem to be, I think, there's talk of Maddison and Man United. I honestly cannot see why he would want to go to Man United at the moment. I think, looking to in the future, and obviously Maddison will probably want to better himself. I mean, he was outstanding today. He was absolutely outstanding. The way he was attacking, not every pass was coming off, but he was giving it this, and he was working, and his battling back was absolutely tremendous. And he was another one battling all the way. I think when players do actually, when Tielemans giving the ball away or Barnes is not on his game, those ones do seem to up the game and get stuck in and battling more. Evans was outstanding again. I think he was his booking. I think he just did him, didn't he? He just caught him with that. I think the pace. Soyuncu's booking. But I think that, I'm sure that was down to Barnes losing it. I'm sure people will correct me in the comments. I don't know what Schmeichel doing there in the goal at that time. I'd just come in. I've got it on the radio, so I didn't really see what were cracking off there. But no, they all played well. Ricardo, I thought he was a little bit below his normal game. It just seemed a little bit off the pace. I don't know. Perhaps we're asking too much of players. I don't know. People, please correct me if you see the game different. It's always good to see other people's comments and point out stuff. And I'm more than welcome to read them. And I will, it's all good stuff. We're all together on this, aren't we? And that's a good thing about football, is that you've all got a different view of the game. It's just good times down Leicester, and we can just keep going. And like I've said before, I actually did an interview on 100% LCFC. This is one of the few seasons, well, I don't think it's the only fucking season, to be honest, where I've actually thought we ain't going to go down. We're not going to be in the bottom half battling for survival. We are actually going to in the top half, in top four, battling for, not just UEFA spot, but a Champions League spot. And while Arsenal keep fucking up and that, and it's just great to see. So overall with today's game, I was expecting it to be a scrappy game. I don't think it'll be it's not going to win game of the season or anything like that. And I was just quite happy that they got stuck in, because they are the kind of games you want where you think you're gonna, it means something. I mean, every game means something, but to keep on battling and keep going and working and keeping another clean sheet is an absolute bonus, because all these little clean sheets, it's going the goal difference is going to mean something at the end of the year. So hopefully it's all going to be lovely down the KP, and we'll crack on and we'll get more. My next game down at the KP will be the Everton game. So if people are going down to the Everton game is it the first? I can't remember the day. Is it the first or the second? Oh God knows, I don't even know what day. It's Sunday, isn't it? But anyway, me and the Ginger one will be down there. So if you are going down, I'm in the Cop this time. I'm in the Cop end. I'm not in the family end, because I'm getting bored down there. But we'll try it from the other end. If you're down there, give us a shout. And if you're going down, still give us a shout, and we'll try and meet up and have a bit of a photo and whatever. That's if you want to. I'm not forcing anything on you. It's all good stuff. All right, folks. I'm off to walk the dogs, and then when I'm in beef stew. Laters.